Hi Aries, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. For those of you that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. Alright guys, so if you do not have your notification on, leave your notifications on so that you can be part of the giveaways, as well as I am doing polls every couple of weeks so that you guys get to choose what reading spread you would like to see the most. So for those of you guys who would like to win a free 15-minute reading, the instructions are going to be in the description box from now on. Everything you need for personal readings will also be down there. So we have the Breath of Cosmos. This is going to be a new love spread. This is the one that you guys recently voted for. I'm going to pull two general oracles, and then we're going to go in and we're going to take a look at your new love. So, Breath of the Cosmos. So let's see. I'm going to pull two. Let me grab them. So this one says, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I'm hearing that you guys are going to be very busy around this time, and it's going to be very crucial for you guys, no matter how busy things get, for you guys to take a deep breath, for you guys to realign yourself, for you guys to stay grounded. I'm also sensing that there's going to be some sort of advancement when it comes to your career, when it comes to the money that you're making, and you're needing to stay grounded and stay humble, because this is just going to be a test. It may last to about a month, but the universe is trying to see, are you truly ready to handle everything that you've been asking for? They're going to test you, and based on how you do with that test, you're going to either continuously make that money, or you're going to have to wait a little bit to make that same amount of money more consistently, but you will still be making more money than you're making now. So let's see. Some of you guys are definitely destined for long-term wealth. Okay, so the second card is Lost Lands, Souls, Memories, and Gifts. You've done this before. Souls, memories, and gifts. You've done this before. I'm also hearing that there's nothing that is too big or too much for you to handle. You are capable of achieving anything. You just need to believe that you're able to achieve it. So, Aries, future true love. Give me 3 cards to see Aries, future true love. Show me Aries, future true love. Aries, future true love. Ooh. We have the Star Seed. We have the 4 of Crystals. All right, one more card to see Aries, future true love. Aries, future true love. Okay. And we have the Lovers. So, let's have one last announcement, and it's that all of the readings are going to be up to $50 off. This past couple of days, a couple days ago, it was International Women's Day, so I decided that I was going to give $4.44 of each purchase towards them, and then I realized, why do it for a day when I could do it for like a couple weeks? It may be the whole month, who knows, but as of right now, it's at least going to be going on for about a week or two. So all of the readings are on sale, some of them up to $50 off, and of each purchase is $4.44 that is going to go to this women's organization that helps with feminine products, hygiene products, and all of those sorts of necessities that not every woman is able to access. So another thing that I wanted you guys to do is, if you are able to, if there's a certain place that you usually donate to, or a cause that is very dear to your heart, leave it in the description box below, because I'm going to start doing that more recent, and it's pretty hard to find legitimate organizations, so I would love any of your input. So let's see. So, will the attraction between Aries and this person be instant? Will the attraction between Aries and the Ace of Cups? What will this person be like? What will Aries' future love be like? Whoa, okay. I honestly feel like I'm going to pull the 2, because they both came out. I cannot. The Queen of Swords and the 2 of Crystals. What will the challenges of this connection be? Whoa. They're coming out like so quickly. The Three of Cups. What will help this challenge? So instantly I did see some of you are going to be meeting somebody. Okay, I'm not pulling two. What will help this challenge? What will help this challenge? I was going to say, instantly some of you guys are going to be meeting somebody who has a child, and I'm also hearing some of you say that you would never date somebody that has a child, but whether you would or not, something is going to make you feel super drawn to this person. So, Seven of Swords will help this, the Seven of Swords. So this could definitely be relating to overthinking, because maybe this person is still in contact or does still have to contact their ex. Maybe they work with an ex, or their ex is their boss, whatever the case may be. But you got to be upfront, you got to be honest with each other, instead of thinking like anything that's going on or any worries or concerns that you have or that you will have in the future. If you are upfront and talk about it, instead of like trying to like plan things, trying to catch them, trying to, you know, all these little things that aren't upfront, then you guys will actually have very few problems, to be completely honest. Because a lot of this like challenges, I do sense it is that dark side, that overthinking side that really gets you into this. And by being upfront and honest, you realize that a lot of the time either them or you is wrong about the thoughts that they're having. So when, where, or how will the two of you meet? When, where, or how will Aries meet this new love? When, where, or how will Aries meet this new love? We have the Nine of Wands. So, you know what's weird? I've never had this before, but with this energy, what I'm seeing is we're not going to dig deeper. We're not going to get a clarifier. I don't think you're supposed to know, because with the Nine of Wands, I'm kind of getting like, instantly I'm getting this feeling of somebody that's like waiting, counting down the days for their person to come in, looking for everybody that has, you know, green eyes and brown hair, trying to find their person. And it's like, this is something that's going to come to you when you least expect it with the Nine of Wands. And if you haven't fully healed from a connection, this person most likely may actually come into your life before you fully healed from the connection. I do feel like it's going to be a surprise, a least expected, or in a place where you least expect it. But they're being very, very secretive and very, very guarded about the details of, you know, when you're going to meet this person or how you're going to meet this person. So, Aries future love. The Starseed, the Four of Crystals, and the Lovers. So this person definitely has a gift. I definitely feel like this person has a gift. This is going to be somebody who is on their soul's path, who is awakened to what their journey is in life. I think that they definitely intended on doing something that was very self-serving in the beginning of their career, and now they are doing something that helps others. In the beginning, they didn't make too much money off of this, but now they're at a stage where they're making more money off of whatever they're doing than they would have by doing the thing that they initially thought was going to make them crazy money. So this person did a whole complete change within the past like 5 years of their life. They've definitely found themselves. You know, they've been able to shut out the world and really look at themselves in the mirror and figure out who they are. So you're definitely dealing with somebody who's very deep. I don't think this person likes small talk. You know, they either have a best friend or it's just somebody that they've seen, you know, walk around, but they, you know, might have said hi. You know, they don't even really have an acquaintances. It's like they're very all or nothing with everybody, everything. That's just how this person is, and they're very quick to decide how they feel about somebody or what they think somebody's intentions are. Almost all of the time they are right when it comes. This person could be a tarot reader if they wanted. They would be a very, very good tarot reader. But I'm hearing they may not be truly interested in, you know, astrology or tarot. They could be a Gemini. Yeah, that's the only major arcana I have, but they could be any of the signs. I do have all the elements here. Gemini does stick out. This is definitely somebody that's going to be coming into your... Like, so I'm hearing something interesting. If you have like a pet, so you have a cat, they would have a dog. If you have a dog, they have a cat. But I do feel like this is definitely an animal lover. I'm seeing how in, you know, all of the princess movies, the princess will sing and all the animals will come towards them. This person's aura draws animals and children towards them. Very selfless individual here. The universe has been pushing this connection together here. So all in all, this is a great person. The only thing is, I do feel like they can tend to be very like frugal when it comes to their money, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I do think that this person overthinks things like way too much. Like normally people would have like, or try to have, you know, like a 6-month savings. This person, they want like a 6-year savings, you know, they think like that, oh, like they kind of cling on to money. Even though they make a decent amount of money, they still cling on to it, and they don't really allow themselves to enjoy the money that they have. So that's one thing where I think you're going to be able to come in and you're going to be a little bit handy, because sometimes you guys can be, you know, not impulsive in a bad way, but just impulsive with your money. Sometimes you just make the decision to buy things, and I feel like we should all be like that at some points in our life. 100%. Like, oh, I see this, I want it, then why shouldn't you get it for yourself? If you worked hard for that money, get it for yourself, treat yourself. But this person will make a pros and cons list before they buy something for themselves. But if it's something that's 10 times more and, you know, their sibling asks for it, they have no questions asked, they'll buy it. So they tend to give more to others than themselves. And that's something they need to work on. So, will the attraction be instant? Ace of Cups. Absolutely. I mean, are you kidding me? Yes, the attraction is going to be instant. The attraction is going to be more of like a very, I'm kind of getting like a very shy, cute energy. A lot of blushing, a lot of, you know, staring at one another. I'm feeling like that energy like in your cheeks, where like you're laughing so much or you're smiling so much that your cheeks start to hurt. It's going to be very sweet and very innocent. There isn't going to be this need to put on a show for either one of you guys. You're both going to really like each other, and you're both going to be just aware without even telling each other. The way that you look at them is almost like the way that they look at you, and you guys are going to be able to tell. So there's no games that are going to be needed. So, what will this person be like? We have the Queen of Swords with the Two of Crystals. So I definitely feel like they're going to have two sides to them. One that's really focused on work, one that's a little bit more serious, and then they have another side of them that's a little bit more fun, play-hearted, and light. I do feel like for the most part, you are one of the very few people that gets to see the light side of this person's life. I definitely feel like they had a lot to handle when they were younger. They didn't really get a chance to live. They had to be the grown-up. And because of that, I think like they don't really have too much fun because they never really truly experience what fun is. Like this person may be somebody that has the answers for all of the things in the world, but like they don't even know like what are they passionate about? What could they do in their spare time? It's like they just work because work is all they know. They don't really know what else would truly make them happy. So I do feel like you are going to come into this person's life and you're going to be like that sunshine, because yeah, they have a good life, but they're not acting as if they have a great life. You know what I mean? Yes, they realize how much they have and they're grateful for it, but I don't know, I guess there's this energy where this person feels like it's never enough. It's never enough. And I think they just need to see what all that they've done from another person's perspective. This is somebody who's very smart. They are very intelligent. Sometimes they have a hard time, you know, balancing their head with their heart. They're either all in with their heart or all in with their with their head. And it's like very hard for them to balance that. Sometimes it can even fluctuate throughout, you know, one day. But at the end of the day, this person has very good intentions, not just with you, with all of those who come into this person's life. This is a treat people how you want to be treated type of individual, and they're very highly respected by all of those who know them. Okay, so the challenges, the Three of Cups here. So this is actually relating for me regarding either children or a friend. So a children or a friend. So like I was saying before, there was a scenario where for some of you, the challenge may be that this person has a child with somebody else. It may be that that's not what you pictured. It could be vice versa, whatever the case is, or it's just annoying that there is a third party that is constantly finding their way into this connection, whether it's through, or it's not through this person choosing to see their ex and they have no ties. If that is it, this is not your reading. This is somebody who either works with their ex, has a kid with their ex, whatever, but there's a reason as to why, and it's not just them saying, oh, I need closure, or oh, they wanted to get closure. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's something serious, like a child or work, something where, you know, they have to just suck it up. And if that's the case, then if there's any moments where you feel threatened, you just need to be open and honest, because otherwise you're going to do these little hints. Sorry, there's a lot of, I'm downtown, so it's really hard. It's like, as soon as the construction stops, there's a million police cars. It's like I can never get a chance to record. Okay, so 7 of Swords. Just having to be upfront. If you feel uncomfortable, say something instead of, you know, doing these little underlying things. You know, there's a couple areas that I know that you're either very, and I'm not speaking for all, but I'm saying based on the ones that I know, they're very upfront. You know, they'll say anything to anybody without even really thinking. Or there's the types that will do things, you know, in like little kind of like petty ways, do everything to express that there's something wrong, but won't actually say what's wrong, right? And then there's some that are both, depending on their day, depending on the mood, depending on who it is that they're around. And I feel like with this person, you're going to need to be that one that is just open and honest, and you're going to get your answer, and this person is going to do whatever it takes to get you to feel comfortable again. So yeah, any challenges that happen, you absolutely have the power to control those challenges and to have made those challenges happen a different way, to make those challenges not even become challenges, based on if you take a second and think before you act. And sometimes even think if what you're thinking is even, you know, realistic. Like, does it really add up? Or are you just overthinking, overprotective? Because I do feel there's this energy where you guys are going to feel very protective of one another. In an odd sense, it's kind of like this motherly, fatherly energy that you are going to have with one another. And I just feel like it's because you're going to be protective of yourself, so you're going to be protective of the love that you guys share, and it's something unlike anything else. So there is this want at some points to kind of like just go into a cocoon with this person and forget the rest of the world. So also, to avoid some challenges is going to be to look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, do I really think that this is that person, or is it something that I had an ex do to me that I am projecting onto the people that I date? Because for some of you, that's what it really is going to be. Also, this may be triggering for some of you, but it may be that you've done something in your past that you never forgiven yourself from, and you have projected that towards other people because you know that if you're capable of it, then everybody's probably capable of it. So it could be something that you need to forgive yourself from doing in the past, because you may not realize, but there may be one certain fear that you feel like everybody's going to do to you, and you may not have realized that it's actually because you fear doing that. I don't know if you guys know, but I do offer one-on-one coaching. I do offer it under the 1 hour live coaching session. So I was working with somebody, I think like 2 weeks ago, and I was talking to her about that, and she was like completely mind blown. And like, it was just like 3 years of her love life that she had no idea why it never made sense. Like within that one like sentence that I said, like it just all made sense to her. And that's why it's like, you just need an outside person's perspective. You can tell your story, but you're so close to it, you're so attached. But the person that you're telling it to, through the right type of person that is like, you know, studied to be able to do that. Or sometimes we just get paired up with the right mother or the right friend, the right cousin that can kind of, you know, be that almost like therapist for us in a sense. And, you know, see it and explain it to us in a way that we never would have been able to. So some of you, it's a little bit deeper than that. So then we have when, where, and how will the two of you guys meet, and they are being very zipped. I literally, as soon as I started saying it again, because I forgot that I talked about it earlier, I literally saw like a kind of like a cartoon figure, and the mouth was like a zipper from clothing, like the zipper like from jeans was like closing the mouth. So that is yet to be discovered. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did and you would like a personal, the link will be in the description box below. Other than that, feel free to like, share, subscribe. That is always greatly appreciated. And all the information for the 15-minute reading giveaway will be in the description box below. The winners will get chosen at the end of the month. I love you guys. I wish you all the best and take care.